If there's one thing Coach Prime doesn't want his kids to be doing, it's cussing. But by the looks of it, their mouths have gotten the better of their reasoning. After all, who doesn't get the urge to cuss occasionally? Shilo Sanders is no stranger to getting reprimanded by Coach Prime for cussing. But that isn't the case with Shedeur Sanders, who has a way of getting away every time. But this time, the 24-year-old Buffs safety is determined to unmask his brother's misdemeanor. Will he be met with indifference from Coach Prime, like always? According to the secret that Shilo Sanders spilled on the new YouTube episode of Well Off Media on July 22nd, one of the Sanders kids is breaking the no cussing rule. As the Buffs safety sat talking with his family, he threw his younger brother Shedeur Sanders under the bus and told his father, "We was just on for media day when you asleep. He cussed right there in front of you and you didn't even hear. He was just having a field day while you asleep." Shedeur, meanwhile, pretended not to have heard a thing as the camera panned toward him. Now, Shilo, who usually gets into trouble with Coach Prime for swearing, humorously recounts the lesson that his grandma Connie Knight gave Deion Sanders Jr. while she raised him. The message is that bad words aren't bad, something which he wished she told Coach Prime. The Buffs HC defended himself, saying, "I grew up on some good cussing. I don't use profanity." It all seems entertaining, but if you're wondering why Shilo is touchy about the cussing topic, it's because this isn't the first time his younger brother got away with cussing. Earlier this year, in March, Shilo Sanders didn't mince words when he slammed Coach Prime for his partial treatment of his son's cussing. An incident occurred when Shedeur cussed in front of all of them, which they all must have heard. But when Deion Sanders said nothing, he took it upon himself to hilariously call out his partial behavior. Shilo, who's the entertainer in the Sanders family, voiced his grievance on camera, saying, "Every time Shedeur cusses, Dad be just like." He then emulated Coach Prime's face of cluelessness, after which he added, "He act like he don't hear nothing but he hear me every time." Poor Shilo. The universal question is, why does the younger child get away with everything? Shilo's comments never fail to offer a touch of hilarity, even in serious situations. We have to love him for that.